Today's video is sponsored by Acetech.
Okay, so this is the brand new and reportedly the brightest tracer unit in the world when using red tracer BBs from Acetech. Nice, they've supplied some of their tracer BBs. Lovely. And this is the Acetech Lighter BT. And guess what? There's two! Lovely! So you know what that means, don't you? One for me and one for you. Well, one of you lucky viewers. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this giveaway yet, but let's do the unboxing, let's do the review first and see how bright these bad boys are. And look, it can do green or red tracer BBs, but allegedly, if you use the red ones, that's when it's at its best. Okay, so we get an instruction manual. Got rid of the gloves. Right, now, what else do we get in the box? We get this adapter. So no matter what airsoft weapon you have, this bad boy should fit it. I mean, look at the size of this thing. You also get a USB charging cable and the tracer itself. And just to give you an idea of the size difference between this Acetech Lighter BT, BT meaning Bluetooth, and the Acetech Lighter S. But to be fair, there's a lot more technology inside this compared to that smaller one. So the first thing I have to do is charge it up, and its very first charge will take about 3 hours, so I'll be right back. Okay, we have finished the charging. Now let me just quickly show you where you charge this unit up. You simply unscrew the front cap, and right there at the top you will see where you plug in your micro USB charging cable. Now in the manual it says charge for 3 hours. I found that this finished charging in about 2. You'll get a little red indicator showing you that it's charging. When that switches off, it's fully charged. Now, just to show you this adapter, it's very handy that they have included this, and I like the way they've done this. They've made it a lot more lower profile. Usually when you get adapters for tracers so that they can fit different types of airsoft weapons, it's normally quite a big chunky long thing. Look how low profile this is. Very nice. So you can see straight away, if you've got, say, an airsoft pistol that has an inner threaded barrel, you would use this. Awesome. Or if you have an airsoft weapon that has an outer threaded barrel, you use the one that's already installed. Nice. Now before I go any further, I know, precision. As you already know, it's a Bluetooth tracer unit. So the first thing you will need to do, well, you don't have to do this because you don't need your cell phone to use this tracer unit. It can just be used as a standalone, awesome tracer unit. However, if you download the app, which you can download from pretty much anywhere where you would normally download your apps, in my case, from the Play Store, just install the app. Okay, at this point, let's turn the tracer unit on, and you can tell it's on by the green flashing light just there. Okay, so once you have downloaded the app, followed the on-screen instructions, you will be presented with this page where your app would have found your lighter, like that. You then tap it, it will then try to connect. It's asking you to please press the power button to pair, so I'm going to do that now. And we are now paired. Awesome. So, before I go any further with this app, let's just get it on one of my airsoft weapons. So I've got some of these tracer BBs inside my speed loader, so I'm just going to fill this mag up. Tracer BBs are in, Now on this particular Airsoft primary, it has an outer threaded barrel. And before I put this tracer unit on, I want to show you that it is capable of firing green tracer BBs and red. Now, again, the red ones are supposed to be some of the brightest you can get when you're firing it through this tracer unit. Now, right now, it is set up to fire green BBs. Let me change it so it can fire red tracer BBs. Now watch what happens here. You press that button, hold it for 5 seconds, and watch what happens to that flashing light. Can you see that's flashing there? That is now ready to take red tracer BBs. And just to show you what I mean, if I was to hold that down for another 5 seconds, it will flash green quickly, watch. You see that? That now tells me it is ready for green tracer BBs. But today, we want the red ones. So, another 5 seconds, wait for that red flashing light. There you go, it's now ready for the red tracer BBs. Okay, here we go, let's get this tracer unit on. Oh, I can't wait. Okay, tracer unit on. First thing I need to do is to make sure it works and make sure that it works with the app. And the first thing you need to do with this app is make sure you have this setting right there on the correct ammo and ammo weight, and activate that speed switch. And another great feature about this app is that you can set it up to read the BBs exactly how you want it to. Just like a chrono machine. But again, I must stress, you don't need this app to use the tracer unit. You can just charge the tracer unit up and away you go, firing bright tracer BBs. However, if you want to make use of this cool app, you can set it up so it reads it in joules, or let me show you the other settings. But for me, I want it left on joules. Then you've got this setting right here. Again, I would prefer it to be feet per second. And then you've got rounds per second, but if you want to change that, you can do rounds per minute. But I want it on rounds per second. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm purely going to test the app. So I'm going to take a couple of shots with my primary. Keep an eye on the app. Ha! Awesome! Now if you're wondering, can it handle full auto? Woohoo! Yes, it can. So that was just a brief look at the app. It is capable of doing a lot more. For example, you can store all your readings, you can change all the settings. It's just awesome. But one thing you must remember, you must activate that speed switch or it will not register your shots. Right, let's get to what you really want to see. Nice. Let's try a bit of full auto.
Stop. Ha! Would you look at that? Looks like something out of Star Wars. Oh! Oh! Yeah! Now, to swap out the adapter so you can use it on a pistol, for example, that has an inner threaded barrel, you simply unscrew this section right here. You then grab your other adapter and making sure that this little hole goes over your power switch, like that. Screw this back on. And Bob's your uncle. It is now ready to go on your sidearm. But unfortunately in this case, this beautiful, officially licensed Glock 19X does not have a threaded barrel. But this WeTech clone has. So we're going to put it on the WeTech clone. Okay, mag out. mag in. Let's do this. Oh, that looks beautiful. And again, I'm not even in complete darkness. Okay, so I've just made it a little bit darker in here. Check this. Now, sometimes I see in my comment section people asking, how does this whole tracer thing work? How does it work? Well, to people like me and people who have been in this hobby sport for a little while now, it's pretty simple. For new people, it's as simple as this. They really are, if you want to put them, as simple as glow-in-the-dark little balls. So any light will make them glow. However, it takes a tracer unit on an airsoft weapon to really make them glow and to stay lit. No, there's a word, lit. Anyway, when you fire them. For example, I'll demonstrate. Now, this happens to be one of the most powerfulest hand torches out there at the moment. You don't need to use one this powerful. Any old torch will do, but this is the one I had to hand. I'm going to shine the torch at those bottles right there full of tracer BBs and this one, and you'll see what I mean. Right, here we go. So I'm just going to shine that on these just for a few seconds. Right, just turn that off. Now I'm going to turn the lights off, and look, they're glowing like nobody's business. And that's purely because I exposed them to some light. So let me just show you again what I mean. Let me grab the green ones. Okay. I'm going to expose it to some light. Just for a few seconds again. Okay, that'll do. Now look. See what I mean? If Superman was around, he'd be shitting himself. Awesome. So there you go, people, that is the Acetech Lighter BT, the Bluetooth tracer unit. And don't forget, you don't need to use the Bluetooth side of this. You can just charge and use your tracer BBs straight away in your airsoft weapon. So thanks for watching, thanks again to Acetech for sending this out to me. Now, about that second one that I was going to give away. I tell you what, I'll let you know on Instagram when I'm going to give the other one away, and I'll do the actual giveaway on YouTube itself, so don't worry. So make sure you check my Instagram for when I'm about to give away the other tracer unit. Oh, and do check the video description for all the links you will need for this tracer unit.